Hey everyone, it's Ryzen.
And Liz.
And the Jaguars at Patriots. There's not much to say about this game. The Jaguars, A, have no team to field because of COVID. B, they suck. So,
Patriots are
they have
like
no coach.
16-point favorites or
Yeah,
something.
they should win the game by 30, 40 points. I mean, really, they should
blow them out.
They should blow them out of the water.
Yeah.
If they don't, we got serious problems. That means ever since the bye, they really haven't been prepared at all.
Yeah.
That means something happened after that bye. Rolled out Aguilar, who cares? It's Philip Dorsett anyway. Jaguars rolled out tight end O'Shaughnessy with a hip. Patriots have Harris questionable, Myers questionable, Barmore's questionable, Hightower's questionable, Jackson is questionable with his stupid elbow. Phillips is on there, he's sick. His knee. Duggar got added Friday with a hamstring, so that's lovely. Falk's still on it with his knee. And the Jaguars have Dakota Allen on there with a shoulder. But the Jaguars have 15, 16 players still on the COVID list. I think they took 12 off. They had 27 yesterday. They're in serious problems. They have serious problems. They have no safety depth. I would expect Jonnu Smith and Hunter Henry to have a really good game.
If they actually decide to use them this week.
Smith's had more targets than he's ever had. It's just they're not using him properly, and it's just the reality of it. They're not giving him opportunities to actually get yards. It's just weird.
They'll figure it out.
No, you got to figure it out now because it's week 16. You got 2 games left.
Well, if they don't figure it out and they get bopped out of the playoffs, they'll figure it out next year. That's what I meant. If they lose to Miami, I think they're out. I think.
No, I don't think so.
They're the 7th seed right now.
They can't be the 7th.
Or the 6th. Miami's the 7th.
Yeah, the top 7 seeds make it. Even if they lose that Miami game, they would still probably make it in. I don't know. I think they have a 99.6% chance of making the playoffs. It would take a miracle. I think they'd have to lose both these games
To be out.
to be out completely. Yeah. I'd have to double check, but it's pretty unlikely. They can still win the division if the Bills somehow
Collapse.
lose to Atlanta.
Which I don't think is going to happen.
That's
In their
unlikely.
history, they're 1-5 against Atlanta, but Atlanta's bad this year.
Atlanta does historically kick their ass, but it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. They had to beat Buffalo last week. I don't know what the hell they were doing. Completely unprepared. So I don't know. They better show up this week, and they better kick the Jaguars' ass. That's all I got to say. Whatever. We'll see what Belichick does against Lawrence. He probably confused the hell out of him with those mixed coverages.
He'll probably throw 4 or 5 picks, I would expect. He's pretty bad.
He is horrible. He is a horrible quarterback.
It's hard to tell if he just got hosed by being on a terrible team or if the NFL pressure just totally got to him.
So
and he
did
was
Burrow
unprepared.
last year, except Burrow was still good.
Right.
So there's no excuse. Nah, I'm tired of that excuse.
The Bengals were pretty bad
The
last
Bengals
year.
were horrible last year, and Joe Burrow was still fantastic. So no, there's no excuse. Trevor Lawrence is a terrible quarterback right now, this year. Maybe he improves next year. I don't know. But right now, he is one of the worst quarterbacks in the NFL. And that's just reality. Even with Jones falling off the past 2 weeks, he's still 100 times better than Lawrence has been this year.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I expect a big game out of Lawrence, out of Jones this week.
They've had the last 2 games were probably the hardest of the season, if you think about it.
I know. And Jones's game was not as horrible as it
Could
seemed
have
last
been.
week.
Or it could have been.
There were, 6 or 7 drops?
That's really not on him, though.
I know. That's not on him.
That's just Patriots receivers doing what they always do,
Yeah,
not catching the damn ball.
good. Harry is terrible. I'm still baffled by that interception, dude. Why would you stop the play?
He didn't even do anything. He just jumped and just went.
I know the ball's behind you. I know it missed you. But it's tipped. Look up and find the ball so you can knock it down.
Right. Instead, he doinked it to the other team.
Well, it got doinked by the linebacker in front of him, but
still.
But finish the play. Look.
I hope he gets cut in the offseason. Honestly, he's not done anything to make the team better.
He's in La La Land half the time.
Yeah. He makes like one good catch a year.
Because no, what happens is as soon as something bad happens, oh, I dropped the ball.
It gets right.
Oh,
It gets to him.
I sucked. Oh, I'm just gonna sit here. Oh, it got tipped. I'm just gonna sit. He doesn't finish plays. It's like when the ball touched me. Oh, okay.
Right.
That's unfortunate.
That's what happens.
That's what happens to him. Yeah. He just sits there in La La Land, and it's weird. Like, dude, finish the play. Finish the play. That should not have been an interception. You had plenty of time to go look at the ball, go up, and you could have prevented that. It was a safety from intercepting that.
He's a big guy. He could have.
You're not going to catch it, but you can probably knock it down or get in his way or something.
Right, at least pretend to care.
It's tipped. You can do anything you want. No, I don't.
There's not much else to say about this game. They're 16-point favorites. They should win.
They should win easily. So, a lot of tight end use this week. I'm hoping get Jonah Smith involved and let's just work some things out because I need to have the defense play a lot better than they did last week.
Yeah, they were atrocious. There's no beating around the bush. They were bad.
Whatever. Going like 33-3.
Yeah, it'll probably be something like that. I don't know. I'll say like to make it a little bit different. I don't know. 27-3. I don't think the Jaguars are going to put any points up at all.
Not really. They shouldn't. They haven't like all year.
They also lost Robinson. They're one good player on their team. The running back, he tore his Achilles or something.
Yeah.
Who's another player who's a good player who's been stuck in no man's land his whole career.
Yeah. I don't know. The Jaguars just routinely
They've
suck.
never been good except for that
They had one year where they made the AFC Championship game, and that was fluke. That was a fluke.
Right.
That was a fluke. They were carried by a historic front four that just happened to have an amazing year.
Yeah. And that was it.
That was it. They're never going to be good. I don't know.
They just need a whole
change their
sweep of
culture.
their, yeah, exactly. They just need a brand new set of coaches and mindset and everything.
Yeah, whatever. They can enjoy having the number one pick again, I guess.
Yeah, for what? Nothing?
So they can pick, obviously, the wrong quarterback again.
But there are no quarterbacks this year.
Oh, they'll probably pick one anyway. I don't know. I mean, or whoever they pick is going to be terrible, so who cares? Whether they pick a receiver or a running back or anything. No matter, they're all going to be terrible. It's Jacksonville. They can't draft.
Right. They need new scouts or something. I don't know. They just need a whole sweep of their front office.
And they hired the worst coach in the whole year, so,
Well, they bagged him already, so.
Obviously. They're such a terrible team. Whatever. Please win this game, New England. All right. Take care.